Transmitting from sunny Southern California, capital of entertainment, beautiful ladies, and great whiskey. You're listening to the Hot OTM Podcast, where we discuss politics, guns, entertainment, music, and all the controversial topics we can find. Here are your hosts, Hector Robles and Christian Mejia. All right, on today's podcast, we're going to be talking about the Hong Kong situation, vaccines, mask wearing. What else are we going to talk about? And our gun corner. I figured since I talk so much about guns, I figured let's go ahead and do a little small gun corner every week about what's going on in guns.
What's a gun corner?
All right, I'm going to introduce our whole audience into the gun corner. It's just basically articles or anything that's happening in gun news that I wanted to bring up every week. So that's pretty much what we'll be doing today.
Roll it.
And let's start with the Hong Kong situation. All right. So I was, just kind of looking through the internet, and I saw a video. Apparently in Hong Kong, the Chinese government is sending essentially some Hong Kong people to concentration camps. They call them re-education camps, but it's basically like some Nazi kind of shit. And it's not even like, it's not over analyzing this thing. It's really like what the Nazis were doing. They would put them on a bus. These guys were putting them on a bus, and there's video of like people getting on these buses, and anybody who they deem to be a problem, they're putting on the bus and sending them to these re-education camps. Man, China it is crazy over there, man. They also have concentration camps for the Muslim people, I believe. And I don't know if you heard, this is kind of a little bit older news, but I believe it was Disney with Mulan. They thanked the concentration camp people for letting them film around the location.
Yeah, it was something like that. I never did get a chance to watch the movie. It's on Disney Plus, but it was a big controversy because obviously they thanked the Chinese government, the CCCP or something along those lines, for allowing them to film in that location. And it's pretty messed up because, it just seems like China, I have always believed this, man. And I believe that Xi is basically the new Hitler. He wants to rule the world. And that's, the difference is though, this guy has patience.
Well, it's not just that guy,
and
man.
He's moving. Well, the whole his team or whatever it is.
The whole Chinese government is setting this shit up, man. They're setting up where they're buying our politicians without a doubt here in America. I can tell you that from right now. They are buying our politicians. It just came out on the news that some of our politicians are married to people, so they've sent spies here. They've integrated with our politicians, so it's embedded. It's a fucking cesspool at this point, and that's why we can't get our politicians to do what we want them to do for America, is because these motherfuckers are being paid by the Chinese government. And it's not only here. I was watching something else. It was Valuetainment, where he was talking to a Mexican police officer, or ex-Mexican police officer. And he was saying that the Chinese they suspect that the Chinese are the ones to make the narcotics in Mexico. And the interviewer asked him, why do you think that's happening? And he was saying to destabilize Mexico and to destabilize the United States, because, drugs are going to destabilize the country. Mm-hmm. So China has a lot of angles, man. But this is fucking war. This is war. This isn't it's not a fucking coincidence, I guess is what I'm saying. Not only that, they're buying up resources and politicians in different, everywhere, in Africa, in South America. They're doing it everywhere, and I think they're infiltrating, and they're using democracy to infiltrate, because they don't believe, the Chinese government doesn't believe in democracy. They don't believe in freedoms. And the craziness thing about this is that our corporations are so fucking greedy. Our politicians are so fucking greedy that they've sold us out, man. From the NBA oh no, we're not going to talk anything bad about China,
Hong Kong, or whatever.
yeah, you can't even support Hong Kong for them trying to fight for their democracy in fucking America, dude. In America, we can't be fucking talking about that
bullshit, dude.
So to me, it's like, dude, this is insane. These motherfuckers have infiltrated our whole system, and we need to be on the fucking watch out. I mean, obviously, this isn't the Chinese people. This is the Chinese government, because they're oppressed.
That's why they want to leave. You know, I mean, the Chinese people, they want to leave their country because all of this shit, they don't believe in that. You know, they have this dictator that wants to basically just rule the world. That's what it comes down to. And for millions of years, that's always been the case, that leaders, for some reason, they feel like they want to be gods. They want to rule.
Well, man, to me, I just can't believe, like, the people from Hong Kong are being oppressed. And something else that I saw as well, and I'm sorry, nobody in America gives a shit, man. And it's like, yeah, I mean, they're part of China, but they were, for 100 years, they were part of the Western world. And all of a sudden, like, all these Western companies are like, oh, no, we can't say nothing about what's going on in Hong Kong. To a point where I think the NBA also was banning people from putting any support for Hong Kong on their jerseys. Like, you couldn't order it from their website. You could type anything on this jersey, you know, to whatever you wanted, but you couldn't put anything about Hong Kong on there. And I just find it, like, just mind-blowing, fucking mind-blowing that
doesn't that get you enraged also?
It does, man. It does, because it's like, you're not even free in your own country. Those motherfuckers have their tentacles in our country, and they're slowly fucking squeezing us. And like I said, our fucking politicians, 90% of them are fucking sold out pieces of shit. Our companies, from fucking Disney, the kind of shit that they're doing with supporting the concentration camps, I honestly, man, it's just, I don't know what else we could do, but at least let people know, so you don't support those companies that are doing this kind of shit. It's oppression, and they're doing it, and like I mentioned, China's doing it so, like, slowly, kind of like they're cooking that frog in the water nice and slow, so you don't even know what's going on until you're fucking boiled, is what's happening.
Right. I know, man. This is actually really frustrating.
And I heard that they hate Jackie Chan in Hong Kong too, by the way. I saw some video about that too.
In Hong Kong? Why is that?
They don't like him because he keeps on talking about how the Hong Kong people should be able to protest, but only certain things. And it's like, well, what?
What can you protest?
Well, he didn't define what it was and who decides who those certain things are to protest. That's not freedom.
No.
That's just, you know, two factions of communism, like telling you, okay, well, we can protest for our guy, or you can protest for your guy, but that's not freedom, you know? And so that's why the Hong Kong people are pretty upset at him, and they don't really see him as a...
It's kind of sold out.
Yeah, and that's actually what they call him. They call him a sellout, and it's kind of sad because
you think part of it is because I know that the CCC is the CCP.
Yeah. Communist
they
Party of China
confiscated his properties, right?
Yeah, Jackie Chan. But I think it's because there's two warring factions in there in China, and he was part of one of them, and then the other one got into power, and kind of like the same shit here in America with Republicans and Democrats, kind of a thing. At least from my understanding, that's kind of what the situation is. But yeah, man, the Hong Kong situation, I'm surprised there's no media coverage here in America. They don't talk about it. They sweep it under the rug. And
it's because they're focusing in putting the orange men down. That has been their motto,
their goal, and
from the beginning, since he said he was running for office.
Did you see what's going on where they suppressed? I mean, and this just goes to show you that here in America, we're getting into a situation just like in China, where the media is controlled by like the government, and I mean, it's completely controlled. There's no free press in here. They dictate the narrative.
They say there is, but
there's no free press, man. They dictate the narrative. Even though in our Constitution, the First Amendment is freedom of speech. It's being
not.
taken away.
Right.
And well, I mean, freedom of speech because me and you are able to make this podcast, but they look at us like, oh, who the hell are those guys? And they're not going to do shit, you know? But fuck them. We're gonna do something. But what I'm saying is that the mainstream media, they're completely sold out. It's only the narrative that's allowed by the people at the top that are controlling everything. So that's all you hear. And when the whole laptop with Biden was found, they were blocking stuff on
Twitter,
everywhere.
I mean,
on
Twitter
social media.
was
So you couldn't even talk about it. You couldn't share it with your friends. You couldn't tell anybody about it. And now that they think that they've won already, then, oh, yeah, Hunter Biden is being investigated.
So why is
now.
that? I'm curious. Why
are they allowing it now?
Why are they allowing it now?
Okay, because they think that they have control now. So now that they have control, yes, we investigated it. Everything was okay. He didn't do anything illegal with the Chinese accounts that he had.
No, but I mean, it's coming up that he received some sort of a special diamond, received like money. Now his Biden's brother is being investigated. I mean, and this has been going on since 2018 from what they said, dude.
I think that they think that they're going to get away with it. I think they're under the understanding that, okay, we're back in control again. The corruption is back on again. And yeah, they'll do the investigations, you know, kind of so people think that everything's been taken care of. But
I'm curious to see how people, who voted for this candidate, how do they feel? Like, you know, when
I think they don't know. They're not well informed. And all they see is the negative propaganda for the other candidate. And so all like, if you see people who voted for Biden, and I mean, you can vote for whoever you want, you know, but if you see the people, a lot of the people that voted for Biden on social media, all they don't post like, oh, Biden did this great thing, or look at this great thing that Kamala did. No. It's always look at the horrible things that Trump is doing. It's never, let me show you the greatness of my candidate. Never. You never see that shit. And it's like, well, if you were trying to convince me, why would you be beating down the candidate that I think is the best candidate? Why wouldn't you just show me how much better your candidate is? It's because they're fucking snakes, bro. That's really what it comes down to. These politicians are fucking snakes. They're sold out. These people are just, they're not educated in the matter, and they just retweet or
so they
repost whatever they're doing.
They just kind of go with the flow. They're
fucking sheep, dude. That's what it comes down to. I'm just gonna say it straight up.
Okay.
That's what it is. They don't try to educate themselves. They just see something. Oh, what the fuck are those two people? I'm gonna call them dumb fucks. The Turkish kids, or what the fuck are they called? Okay, well, it's some show, and all they do is just negative bashing. It's like, dude, stop with the fucking negative bashing. Show me how great Biden is. What the fuck did he do in those 47 years that were so fucking great that he deserves to be president? Oh, you can't fucking show me shit? Oh, okay. And they're like, well, he did greatness with Obama. What greatness? You mean fucking building the cages for the Mexican children to fucking die in?
Immigrant kids, yeah.
Is that the greatness that you're talking about? Or are you talking about how much richer fucking Biden got when he was vice president with Obama from all these Chinese deals that he didn't do, but his son did? To me, it's just like...
The big dog.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
The big man.
Oh, yeah. The big guy.
The big guy, whatever.
That's basically all I've got to say on that, man, before I have a cardiac arrest over here.
No, I know, man. Things are getting really interesting. And, growing up, I guess, I was taught by my mom, like, you need to vote Democrat. It's, they're for the people. The Republicans are for the rich people, and so on, right?
But really quickly, let me intervene real quick. I think that's most Latin people or immigrant people to this country. They're told that those guys are the good guys. But once you grow up and you start to realize, hey, these motherfuckers aren't the good guys. So I think that you're not alone, man. I think that a lot of the Latin community has been kind of brainwashed to just say, oh, those guys are always fighting for us, but they're not really.
No, I mean, like, obviously, you know, when I turned 18, obviously I did voted for a Democrat, and I think I voted for, it was during the Clinton era.
Dude, I was a Democrat too.
And, and it was like great, you know, but then afterwards you start paying attention and then you see what's going on. And both parties, you know, they do different things.
Well, there's corruption in both parties.
On both, but I don't think, or maybe because I've paid more close attention to it now, I see it happening way more now than has ever.
I think it's being pushed so far with the left right now that it's like you can't avoid it now. Like before,
I mean, it's like seriously, it's like right there in front of your face.
Yeah, the corruption before was really hidden. So, like, you didn't know what was going on. Like, and I think it has to do with the internet and the greatness of podcasts and people and actually informing us. Alternative media, it wasn't quite as big before, so we weren't able to know what was going on, you know? And if like I said, now we have so much information at our fingertips and we realize, oh shit, both of these motherfuckers sold us out. Both of them have sold us out, the Republicans and the Democrats. And the orange guy, he doesn't need to sell out. He's already rich. So he's just bringing to light.
It's actually costing him money being a president, right?
Yeah, it is. So, I mean, and then the thing is, like you were saying that our parents kind of told us, hey, the Democrats are the good guys. And the reality is, no. I mean, there's very few good guys out there. And you can't say the Democrats are probably the fucking dirtiest ones of them all. And it's gotten to the point. For sure,
because, I mean, like, at least the Republicans, they say that we just want to make money and we don't want to pay taxes or whatever, right?
Taxation is theft, bro.
You know, they don't. That's at least that's what I grew up knowing about them and shit, you know? They want to change policies where they can. It's convenient for the rich.
But the thing is, it's convenient for business.
Correct.
50% of America is small business, and these motherfuckers in all these Democratic states are shutting down all these businesses. They're shutting down small business, so they're killing small people who are trying to.
That's what I really don't understand, man.
Well, it's because they're trying to make the other guy look bad, and they're like, fuck it, we're gonna squeeze the fuck out of these people until
how do you sleep
they have to
night,
beg
dude?
for our help. How do you sleep? Because the motherfuckers have a full bank account and a full belly, and their kids are nice and warm. That's why. This Newsom piece of shit motherfucker, I honestly, dude, I get so fucking frustrated with this guy. This guy is one of the most corrupt pieces of shit here in California, and I really, really hope that I don't know if you know that they're trying to get him out of office right now. This is like the 5th attempt that they're trying to get this piece of shit out of office. Yeah, they're signing a petition.
Some new evidence came up that he received over. He has like 8 companies.
Oh yeah, and he's been receiving money.
He's been
with
receiving,
this lockdown,
right? With the PPP loan and so on.
Yeah, no, that piece of shit motherfucker's part of the corruption. And I'm looking at you, you fucking piece of shit. If you're watching this video, fuck you. We're gonna get you out of office.
I can feel your passion, bro.
It's just, dude, this corruption has to stop, man. It has to stop. And we need to clean this shit up in California. People are pouring out of California because it's such a oppressive state.
Honesty,
and
dude,
I'm not fucking leaving. Fuck that shit. These guys, these fucking corrupt pieces of shit are going to be the ones that need to fucking leave.
In all honesty, I actually would like to leave. I would love to fucking get out of here.
The problem is, man, you can't run from this fucking cesspool of a problem because this shit's just gonna go somewhere else. It's a fucking cancer.
It's going.
We need to stop it.
I mean, it's going. Like, you know, obviously, like, you know, if I had the opportunity to do so, I would want to fucking move out of the country. Actually, I would want to go to Canada. But now I'm finding
Canada's
out.
more oppressive, man.
But I'm finding out things about this. You know.
Perdue or whatever
Perdue.
Douchebag name is.
Some of the things that he has in mind, and I'm like thinking, oh shit, like no, most likely it's not. Then, you know, I just kind of want to. I wish I could just find a little
place where nobody would bother you. It's called North Korea. Nobody will bother you there.
Yeah, they would, dude.
No, man, I'm telling you, we can't run from this. And I don't know. For me, I've fucking drawn the line right here, dude. I've drawn the line in the sand, and I'm
people are gonna rise up.
Done, dude.
People are gonna rise up, and it's. I hate to say this, though, dude. I really do, but I think there is gonna be a civil war, dude.
I don't know. I don't.
It's just.
I feel that brewing. I'm not gonna say that I don't.
But I'm kind of basing it out of that.
This is the problem with that. I think that this is China wanting a civil war, because that's some straight up art of war kind of shit. Divide and conquer. Like this war isn't them coming in here with guns and bullets. This war is about information. This war is about like corruption.
Turning against each other.
Yeah, turning against each other. So I don't necessarily want a revolution, because that's just going to destabilize shit, and then fucking all these countries. I mean, I think everyone knows that America destabilizes other fucking countries. Mm-hmm. And I think that the same shit's happening here in America. These other countries, these communist countries, are trying to destabilize America. I just think we need to get rid of these fucking cesspool politicians out of office. Just vote them the fuck out of office. And I understand it. It's going to be hard because you can't trust the voting system.
Right. Can you even trust, the new people that are going to come in, though, too?
Well, there's got to be some way that we can hold these politicians responsible. And the other thing, too, is we need to put some sort of term limits, dude, because these career politicians, they don't give a fuck about you or me. All they care about is making sure that when election comes up, that you vote for them. So we need to figure out a way.
Yeah, you see it.
Because the politicians.
Because, if they care, you obviously would see, great inner cities. Things will be a lot better, but there's no money.
Well, the money is there.
There's no money in the budget.
They're stealing the money. I mean, here in Anaheim, I'm going to tell you that there's a shit ton of corruption. In the city of Anaheim, there's a shit ton of corruption. And I know because I know because I know. So, I mean, our city council, all right? Let's just go to our city council here in Anaheim.
Oh, shit.
These motherfuckers gave $7 million to Disneyland, one of the most wealthiest fucking companies in the world. And they gave them $7 million of our money that was here for our city.
Why did they do that?
And they still fucking laid off 32,000 people anyway. So why the fuck are we giving them money? Why the fuck are we?
Is this just is this something that happened now?
No, this happened during the pandemic situation. Yeah.
Really?
You bet you didn't fucking hear about that shit, huh?
No.
Disneyland has infiltrated their fucking people into our city council to make sure that they vote everything pro Disney and not pro Anaheim. I'm telling you, the corruption is deep. There's politicians that are getting paid thousands and thousands of dollars for their fucking campaigns to make sure that they get into the Anaheim City Council, to be able to vote for what Disney wants to happen. So this fucking corruption is everywhere, dude. Starting fucking right here in our own city.
So again, how can we trust new people that take office?
I honestly don't know the answer, but I think the first thing is knowing what the problem is. Once we know what the problem is, and we all agree, this is what's fucking happening. Because I think a lot of people don't realize that this shit is happening in their city.
I guess not, because we're all just
so focused on I'm going to work and I'm putting in my 12 hours and then I'm getting home and need to take a shower, eat, and I'm tired. Most people are just like that. Just like you and me, we go to work and we're so fucking tired afterwards. And I think that that's the fucking slavery that they want us in. They don't want us to think about anything else hey, are these guys fucking us? What the fuck's happening here? They don't want you to think about that. All they want you to think about is, hey, do you have enough money to eat? Mm-hmm. And that's fucking slavery right there, dude. But I don't know. We got to do something about it, man. And like I said, I'm not saying get a revolution going, but an information revolution.
There's just so much stuff, though, dude. It's I do get the sense of it, things boiling up. People are gonna snap, dude.
I'm gonna fucking snap. I think your dog got all scared.
Yeah, you scared me, Sue.
All right. Since we need to get back on track here. Let's go to the next thing, the vaccines. Okay, did you hear what's going on with the vaccines?
Well, they're gonna be obviously, like, there was the vaccine was taken by provided to a 90-year-old lady out in the UK. They're doing it out in the UK, I guess, right now.
Okay.
Don't know much of what's going to happen. Like, I mean, obviously they're going to distribute this vaccine, but what I did hear is that they want to go after like the low income. They want to go after like the low income areas where they can target the Latinos
and make sure that they get saved first,
and make sure that
you know what I say?
I don't know.
I say we vaccinate. If this is truly the Golden Goose, the savior, I say we vaccinate all the politicians except for Rand Paul. Make sure, because we want to make sure that our brightest and best get
are taken care of
first. Just like in an airplane when they tell you make sure you take care of yourself first before you assist anybody else. Mm-hmm. Same shit. Let all these politicians force all these politicians to take the vaccines, and then once we know that they haven't died, then you can distribute it to the people.
Now, my question is this going to be... I hope this thing is not like a mandatory thing, because...
Oh, did you hear what
Because this is just like a fucking flu. I mean, from what they're saying now from the CDC, that it's even less than the flu.
Well,
so there's like so much misinformation on this thing.
Okay. You touched on a good point. The whole forced vaccines. There was a scientist in the UK who came out telling the pharmaceutical companies, this vaccine that you guys have, I believe it has like a protein that blocks a hormone in women, so their placentas won't develop.
Whoa.
Okay. He advised them and let them know, hey, this is what's happening with this, and if their placentas aren't developing, what it means is sterilization. And
it's kind of like what Bill Gates...
bro, this is all happening right in front of our fucking faces. This doctor told them. And the pharmaceutical company said, well, we haven't done any research on that, so it's unfounded claim. All right, so this guy is telling you that there's a high probability that it's going to cause infertility. And the pharmaceutical companies say, I don't care. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep moving. So I think that this is part of that strategy of the whole forced vaccination, infertility, population control. I think that's where this shit is going. And I believe in Australia, they were...
Is this just only for women?
Well, they haven't done any research. They push this shit so fast and that they don't know. So to me, it's just like, this is fucking insane, man. And when people are saying, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about, or like reporters, like, who the fuck are you? You're a fucking reporter. You're not a fucking doctor. The fucking doctor said that this shit can cause infertility. I mean, if we're talking about, liberals are all about, hey, we gotta look at the science, and they refuse to listen to the fucking science. It's only science when it's convenient for them. Mm-hmm. So it's, I don't know, man. I think this shit's gonna be fucking dangerous for people, but everyone makes their own choices. I guess that's a great thing here in America. A funny ass quote or a tweet that I saw, Christy Allen, I believe is her name. She tweeted out, it said, if you want to take the vaccine, that's fine, but you can't force us to take the vaccine. And it said, my body, my choice. Remember, ladies?
Exactly. Very good. Very good point. And I totally agree on that. It's like, you know what? If you want to take the vaccine, go for it. You're entitled to it. I'm not saying don't take it. It's your choice. Totally fine with it. But don't you fucking come and force it on me, motherfucker. Well, because I am not forcing anything on you. You're entitled to that.
Well, they're going to tell you that if you don't take it, then I'm not protected. It's like, well, isn't the vaccine supposed to protect you in case you do get it? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, okay, so what's the point of being covered up? And I mean,
okay, that's a great segue into the covered up situation.
You know, it's just, No, dude. It's like I'm fucking. Believe me, dude. It's like, my day gig. Obviously, I drive, right? So I'm pretty much alone.
He's a kind of like the transporter. He's a driver.
Basically, I'm just alone. I don't get into any interaction with anybody. However, when I'm walking, when I get out and I do what I need to do, and people see me, right? I'm talking about like a good 100 feet, dude. Like, they see that I'm not wearing a mask. They're not wearing a mask. They put it on, and then, or they fucking go like super.
They start running away?
No, they don't start running away, but they keep a huge distance. Like, if we're like on the same, like walking along in the same path, they'll move out.
They'll cross the street.
It's like I'm not contagious. I mean, I don't.
Well, I understand. I think their paranoia has kind of gotten a little fucking out of hand.
Right. The paranoia has gotten out of hand, dude. It has definitely gotten out of hand. And there are some people that are like, yeah, cool. Like, that I interact. They don't have a mask. I don't have a mask. And they don't. But if they would have asked me in a polite way, absolutely. Absolutely, I would do it.
The thing is, Christian, that the solution for their problem, mask might help. It might. But the thing is, okay, say I sneeze, right? The whole point is like, okay, if I sneeze and they show you the picture where the person sneezes and it goes that way, right? Okay, if I sneeze on you, right? And it blows all over like that. It's on your clothes. It's everywhere. So now you take off your mask. Grab your shirt, you take it off, you're gonna go take a shower, rub your face, blah, blah, blah.
No, I'll probably be like, what the fuck, motherfucker? Why'd you sneeze on me?
Well, you just got it all over your face because it was all over your clothes, it was all over your arms. So, and on top of that, this is a virus. This isn't a bacteria. So that mask isn't gonna stop a virus. It might stop bacteria, but and a lot of the times these masks that people are wearing, they're like the cloth masks. And anything can get through anyway.
Right.
So it's just like, it's fucking pointless, man. I mean, I don't know, man. To me, it's fucking ridiculous with the mask.
It's just, I think ever since this thing came on, they just fucked things up. They didn't know how to handle this situation. They just went on and acted scared.
Fauci was like, "Oh, dude, masks don't do anything."
Don't even fucking bring up his name, dude. I can't stand that little prick, dude.
Okay, but let me tell you what he was saying. Oh, masks don't work. Oh, now masks work. Oh, well, we don't know if masks work. So these motherfuckers don't even know their ass from their face either, dude.
Dude, oh my god, dude, I'm so repulsive by that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think most of America is repulsed by that piece of shit. So
fuck that little midget, dude.
Hey, don't be insulting. Little people, dude. I like little people.
Yeah, I'm a little people, but still, though, dude, it's just I can't stand that guy, dude.
Yeah, no,
can't fucking stand
he is
him.
A piece of shit without a doubt. But then again, he's part of the fucking bought out network, dude.
Yeah,
I even heard.
See it, dude.
I even heard that motherfucker was investing, like in the Wuhan labs or some shit like that. So this motherfucker's entrenched in this whole virus thing, dude. I bet you he's fucking making himself rich as well, dude.
Of course.
You don't know who to trust anymore, dude. Like, you really don't know who to trust because some of these fucking people have angles. There's so many angles with different politicians and different people that you don't know if you could trust their advice anymore.
I can't. Honestly, I cannot, dude.
Well, I agree with you. I don't trust that piece of shit either.
I don't. And
if Fauci's looking, fuck you too, Fauci.
Believe me, there's been so many times that I want to say that I want to tweet things out. Just hold it in, though, dude.
You should tell me. I'll tweet it out on our OTM podcast.
I mean, all I can say is they can go fuck their own mothers, dude. I mean, basically.
Why are you fucking wishing negative stuff against their mothers?
No, it's just fucking evil, dude. I mean, and it has.
That's what it's come down to, man. It's evilness, fucking coming up, and corruption, and it's boiling.
It's just the greed, dude. I mean, like, how much more do you want, dude? I mean, yeah. And then again, like, this piece of shit Fauci, dude. It's like, how come he was on one of the magazines, like, on like I don't know if it was
Well-
GQ or whatever, dude. You're supposed to be out there protecting us.
It's part of
Like,
the fucking established media, bro. These companies are it's the same shit, man. Like that's why the media is pushing them, is because it's all a liberal. Well, not all of it, but like good. I'm gonna keep on using the number 90%. It's a good 90% fucking piece of shit media out there.
yeah, frustrating, dude.
Yeah, without a doubt. All right. In the same line of the vaccines and the face coverings and all of that, did you hear about the UK requiring, or possibly going into requiring, a COVID ID card for travel? Did you hear the whispers about that?
I did not, but I think here in the U.S., some of the airlines say that they're gonna
go that way.
That they're gonna go that way.
This to me is smelling like fucking oppression, dude. You gotta stay in your home on lockdown. You can't work. You can only have 3 people over at your house. If you need to travel, you need to show an ID card that you've been vaccinated. Does that sound like oppression to you? Because it fucking sounds like oppression to me. It sounds like some communist the American Communist Party of America. That's what it's starting to sound like me. What it's starting to sound like to me.
It really does. I mean,
people laugh, man. I actually posted that on my Facebook, telling people like, this is fucking tyranny, dude. And people just started laughing. You're dumb, blah blah blah. It's like, no, you fucking stupid dumb fuck. This is the beginning of it. Obviously, they're not enforcing it harshly right now, but that's how they started with in other countries.
It's for your safety. It's for your own good.
Yeah.
Like, just kind of like that when they took away the guns from the people in Germany.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, right? Yeah, dude. I don't.
This is, to me, it's insane that there's even these ID cards, that there's even this talk about this whole vaccination. It almost seems like all of this has been planned. How can we force people to not be able to eat and to come to us for food and for shelter? Because they're talking about, what the fuck is that pay where they're going to pay everyone for staying home? That shit's been...
Stimulus?
No, not the stimulus.
Well, something else?
Yeah, where they want to pay people to stay home. Fucking that Ocasio bitch has been talking about it. Fuck you, you fucking Ocasio bitch. She's been talking about...
But you will bang her though, right?
No, I wouldn't actually. I'd fucking throw up, dude. I fucking despise that bitch that much. Just so you know.
I know, dude. I don't like her. She's cute though, but I can't stand her, dude.
Dude, honestly, just seeing her fucking face, makes me. I couldn't see that fucking bitch in real life, dude. If I were to see her, I'd want to fucking. I don't know. I'd want to fucking.
Give her a hug and kiss her?
Yeah, I'd want to give her a hug and kiss her. Yeah, that's what I'd want to do. I don't even want to think about it, man. I think I'd want to fucking throw an egg at that bitch.
Go ahead, carry on.
Okay.
You were saying.
Oh yeah, people were laughing at me when I'm posting this shit on Facebook, and it's like people aren't seeing this, man. But they're slowly boiling the fucking frog, and we're the fucking frogs in this situation. So. Mm-hmm. I'm just warning. All we can do is prepare at this point. Prepare yourselves, because this shit's gonna get nasty, man. They're telling us that we can't do a bunch of shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, see, there's so many things going on, and that's why I'm telling you, it's just boiling, and it's just
boiling the frog, dude.
People are gonna break, and they're gonna come out, and they're gonna fucking start doing something, dude.
But I don't think the key is to fight each other. I think the key is the politicians,
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, we all saw how there was this militia, how they fucking went over with their guns and shit to the government.
Oh,
Michigan,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You don't think this is gonna lead into this? It may not happen here in California. I don't know. I mean,
I think
I'm
a lot
sure
of
there's
people in
lot-
California are done with this shit, dude. I
But-
think a lot
but
of
I
people
think
underestimate
the
California.
The people here in California, though, from what I see, is like everybody wants to move, dude, and like including me. Like I told you earlier, if I had the opportunity, I want to get the fuck out of here, dude. I mean, I love it. It's great, you know, the weather, everything, dude. But it's like.
But it gets
Like,
to a point, Christian, where you
it's-
can't run and you can't hide, man.
No, it's not even about running, dude, or hiding. It's just like, you know, it's just, you're done. You're done. It's like, you know, growing up in LA, dude, it was fucking awesome, dude. It was like, now you don't even want to be there, dude. You know, I feel the pain for these people that have small businesses or, you know, they're hurting so much, dude. I mean, God, like, you know, just last week or about a week ago, the lady that posted that video.
Oh, yeah, I
You
saw
know,
that lady, how the movie company across from her was setting up.
Right, that is insane, dude. I mean, that is also another gentleman from Michigan. Like, you know, hey, they gave so much money to the. That's what I don't understand. They give money to these corporations. It's like
It's the same corporations owned by the politicians, bro.
But it's supposed to be for the people, man.
That's
And
what they tell you. They don't give a fuck about the people.
No, of
dude.
course not, dude. Of course not. But that's what I'm saying. It's gonna come down to where people are gonna be like, I had enough. I'm gonna fucking come down, and like, you know, it's gonna be chaos, dude.
You think it's gonna be some shit? Let's go fucking hang him in the gallows kind of shit.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Wow, that's pretty powerful, man. Like, I mean, I think it's a possibility, but not a probability. Just because I don't think I think in America we're comfortable enough where we're letting a lot of shit slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, whoa, do I really want to ruin my situation that I have right now? Do I really want to say those things because my employer might fire me? And the whole cancel culture situation. So I think people are just trying to stay out of it as much as possible.
But see, that's you're becoming weak.
Yeah,
and
no,
you're
I
giving
agree.
out your rights.
I agree.
If you don't, and even though, because like for example, I hope that nothing happens to these two people or the other people that have restaurants, you know, for people who speak out.
Oh, yeah.
Because eventually they're going to need licenses. They sell alcohol.
But you know, the thing is that, like they say, either we all hang together or they come after us one by one, dude. And I'd rather hang together. Like, fuck it. Because if we unite, dude, there's no stopping us. But the only way that we can unite as America is for us to like educate ourselves on this shit that's going on and listening.
One of the things is, yes, it's getting educated, but at the same time,
action needs to happen.
action needs to happen.
No, I agree, but I think it starts with us going to city council and telling these stupid dumb fucks, I know what you're doing. I know what your angle is, and you better not.
How can we fire them? How can we get rid of them?
The problem is that it's hard because it's you kill that ant, and another one shows up.
So it goes back again. How the fuck do you trust the next person coming in into that scene?
The only way is that, I guess, good has to step up. That's really what it comes down to. Like, evil can only go as far as good will allow it to, or some shit like that. I think that's how the quote goes. You know, but
oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm gonna throw you a Jim Rohn quote. You need, what is it, the garden? You need to stop the weeds from invading your garden. So, and I think that's what's happening here. We're letting all the weeds invade our garden, and we're not gonna have a garden if we keep on letting that shit happen.
Very true. It's very true.
All right, so with our last little piece here that I'd like to go into is our gun corner. So, little small segment here of guns. Did you hear about Santa telling the little boy he couldn't have a Nerf gun?
No, I did not.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Apparently, some little kid in the mall, like, he went up to the Santa and he asked him, "Hey, can I have a Nerf gun for Christmas?" And the Santa's a woke piece of shit, and he's like, "No, you can't have a Nerf gun." Maybe your dad can buy it for you. It's like, you're supposed to be Santa, you stupid dumb fuck.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, man. Can you believe that shit? Even a Nerf gun is looked as negative by
As
these...
a threat?
Yeah, to these fucking punk-ass Santas. So,
Okay, so where did this happen?
I honestly don't remember. It was just some video that I saw online. It actually went pretty viral.
They're at the mall.
Yeah, the mom was there at the mall. The little kid was like on this bench, and the Santa was sitting there, and he asked,
I would really like to find out where this
"Who
was.
the fucking Santa was?"
Not just
Go
that,
fuck 'em
but
up.
wait,
Pow, pow,
no,
pow.
no. But wait a minute. So you're telling me that it's okay to be at the mall
In a Santa suit.
and have a child? Was the child on the
No, he
lap
wasn't
or
on his
whatever?
lap. No, it was on the other side of the table. Like the Santa was right here.
Okay.
Kid was
But
on
still,
the other side
though.
of the table.
Still, did they have the crystal?
No.
No?
It was literally at a table, just like a
Okay.
picnic table. And the little kid
Still
was over
though,
there.
at a mall, indoor. But you can't have a fucking restaurant open.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, yeah, of course.
You
Dude,
see,
there's
like,
hypocrisy in all this shit, dude. There's hypocrisy in this whole shit, man. We're gonna stick to the little gun corner before I start giving you.
But you
fucking
see what
heart
I'm
attack.
saying, right?
So the little kid, and then later on, I saw another video where apparently a Santa showed up to his house and gave him a Nerf gun. So that was, I mean, kind of a happy story of fuck the woke Santa, and the real Santa showed up and gave him a fat ass fucking gun.
Fuck, man, a real gun, by the way.
No, give him a Nerf gun.
Okay.
But it's like, come on, man,
are
you're
we
bringing
getting
fucking
into that,
politics
really?
into that shit, bro. Like, come on,
Are we
man.
seriously getting into that?
We're
dude?
getting into that, dude. That's how fucking retarded and stupid our fucking society is getting into, bro. Where they don't even want to give you a Nerf gun, dude, to have some fun with the fucking little kids, dude. The fuck, dude.
It's incredible.
Welcome to America.
Oh,
that's a
my
great movie, by the way.
God.
Welcome to America.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Oh,
great
yeah.
movie.
All right.
The second part I wanted to talk about real quick is the ammo shortage situation.
What's going on with that?
Well, I told you, I think in the last episode, I ended up buying ammo for really fucking expensive. Like I never saw myself buying ammo for that expensive, but
So basically, you use your whole paycheck for.
oh man, I had to save up, dude. I had to save $160 for a box of ammo of practice rounds, 9mm, dude.
Wow.
$160. And so I was looking into it. I'm like, why is it so expensive? Because before you could walk into Walmart, man, and buy this shit for $25 practice, like, well, I think it was like 100 rounds for like $25. Now, 200 rounds cost you $159.99, $160 bucks. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited about going to the gun show with you, dude. To be honest with you, I'm excited. January, I want to make sure we go.
Where is this going to be at?
I believe if everything's still cool, it's in Costa Mesa at the fairgrounds there. One of the biggest gun shows on the West Coast. There's still a couple of us freedom-loving people around here, so that should be a lot of fun.
Should be very interesting.
I definitely want to take some footage so people can see Christian with
My
looking
reaction.
like a cowboy over there, walking with his hat and his little thing sticking out.
Like a Marlboro Man.
Yeah,
kind of style.
something like that. All right, Chris. Well, with that being said, any other things you'd like to talk about today?
No, I think that basically covers it. I mean, I do want to follow up next week with the Biden situation, what's going on, and like, you know, what's happening with the Supreme Court with the lawsuit in Texas.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Just very curious, but I mean, it's just, I know more things are gonna come up with this China and Biden thing, and I would like to find out what people are.
I want to see somebody get fucking prosecuted, dude. Hillary didn't fucking get prosecuted, and she had servers with fucking leaked information. Fucking Biden's family's been shown that they're entrenched with the fucking Chinese government, but nobody's going to jail, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's what I'd like to see. I mean, everyone claims like we should put Trump in jail, but what about all these other pieces of shit? nobody's going to jail. What the fuck, man?
What is?
I think more people go in jail in Mexico than they do here.
If they were to find out that if the facts show that this guy Biden has been, what's the word I'm looking for?
Manipulating shit?
No.
Taking bribes?
They're taking bribes and, he's corrupted and shit, right? Compromised. He's been compromised.
What can we do?
I mean, isn't there some sort of a law? Like, if he's really found guilty for that's treason, right? Wouldn't that be execution?
No, they don't do that shit here. Well, I mean, I guess they do.
I think it's the Constitution, isn't it?
I don't know if it's about executing anybody. Well,
but
there's treason,
for
treasonous acts, yeah. Well, this is the whole point to this, though. What I find amazing is that if the shit that these politicians are doing was done by people in our intelligence community, like, they're not held to the same standard. So the person who holds office at the highest point of our country doesn't have to follow the clearance and security rules that like a regular FBI agent would. Then what the fuck, dude? Like, the FBI agent would get fired for fucking half the shit that Biden's been doing, but he's gonna hold the highest office, like the whole highest position in office, and it's okay for him to do all these things that you wouldn't allow a normal like FBI officer that would need to get clearance. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect them to be faithful to you while you're not being faithful to the country, and so. This shit's gonna blow up, bro. This shit's gonna blow up big. I don't know. Everyone keeps on saying that Biden's president, but he doesn't have 270 electoral votes yet, so he's not president. And even if they say that he's president,
we should find out by next week, right?
I don't know. Nobody knows, man. This shit is so far up there. I'm wondering what other countries are saying and what other countries are wondering. Like, holy shit, the greatest nation in the world can't run a fucking election.
I know.
I think we're being awakened, and now we know that the corruption is here, and that's the beginning. To at least know that our corrupt politicians, who they are, and I think these snakes are being fucking pushed out of the grass right now. Why are you laughing?
Just the way you said it.
All right, Chris.
All right.
Well, with that, we'll go ahead and leave it. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to see you here next week. You guys have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the podcast, please rate, subscribe, and share. If you would like to donate, please join us on Subscribestar. Thank you again from all of us here at the OTM Podcast, and you have a great night.